again. Shotzi here, Andrew Shaw. Now working on the fourth installment of this painting, taken from a photograph, based on a photograph I took in Italy several years ago. Spent a little bit of time in the background. I always say it's important not to neglect the background. It gives a context for the situation, that's where they're standing, gives some interest. Also helps give some perspective, and some of the features of the background can be used to help place the figures and even get a sense of their proportions. So I really like to not neglect that background. I don't want to make it too interesting. I don't want people looking at the background primarily. Certainly the center of focus are the figures. But nonetheless, I think it's important to try to keep the background reasonably well developed in the process of making your painting. Here, using the negative space around the figure to help carve it out. Now back to the background, sort of some concrete arches and moldings and stuff, which is certainly a big feature of Italy. Just trying to get a sense of the shape and more so the value, the dark and light, more important than the exact color. Color might be important from an aesthetic point of view and maybe from an accuracy point of view, but it won't define the structure in the same way as the value will. It's the reason I start with the value much more prominently. If at some point I'm satisfied with the values and the shapes, then I can now focus on getting the colors even more accurate. Working on that background, getting it down there. It's now, I've said many times, negative space around this figure's face and head. Fine tune. As I say, usually I look at these paintings as really a series of consecutive estimates. So try to get a feel for the stone. A lot of stone in Italy often has a brown or gray. Now, going back to the figures, working on his shirt a little bit. As I've said many, many times, I like to move around quite a bit, not stay in any one area for very long. Getting that hand, the left hand of the figure in front, the white shirt. See, also something I do a lot of is I bring in a light, and then I look like I'm basically getting rid of it, but I'm not. I'm keeping it center and using the features around that as just a way to help define. Just a few more little things here I'm going to do, some tweaking. Get more of the structure of the arm, the back of his neck. All right, that's about it for now. You will see another installment of this painting in the coming weeks. Hope you're well, you enjoyed, and we'll look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.